shoots, he scores! And open is Carpenter, he goes to the backhand and scores!
Hello and welcome to Gulls All Access. I'm your host, Aaron Cooney. After 2 years of establishing a new identity, Coach Matt McIlvane and an experienced Gulls squad set out with something to prove and a goal to make the Calder Cup playoffs. And that's exactly what they did. We take a look back on an exciting season as the Gulls broke their playoff drought. The 2025-26 season started as they all do, with renewed energy, optimism, hope, and with the same unwavering goal to bring San Diego its first Calder Cup.
Oh, here we go. All the way through. Here we go.
This is the beginning of a journey. That's all it is. Today is day one in the beginning of a really long journey together.
But after 3 seasons of missing the playoffs, there was reason for reservation.
Yeah, it stings. It definitely stings when the first year we didn't make it.
Not getting to the postseason the first two years has been pretty tough, team-wise, personal-wise. So I think coming into this year, we're a really determined group, especially the guys that's been here for a few years now.
These guys are ready to take the next step. We're just tired of losing as well, so that's going to help us. But it just feels like we're determined to win. We want to win. We don't want to finish last. We want to make playoffs. So I feel like this team is just more competitive than ever, and we're just ready to take the next step.
Confidence-wise, obviously, the guys are way more confident this year.
Good day, you guys. Good day. We know that we're capable of great things when we've got a goal in front of us. We're going to have that type of focus and enthusiasm from the beginning.
I think we have an earned confidence, knowing what we've been through the last 2 years and what we've been establishing.
Under the direction of third-year head coach Matt McIlvane, this Gulls squad entered the season with a new mantra: something to prove.
We're a group. This is a room full of winners. That's what we are. That's out to prove something.
After 2 years of establishing the new identity of San Diego Gulls hockey, the team knew it was imperative to get off to a hot start on the season, and that they did.
Flip back to the front by Carpenter, and it goes in! To Wash in the corner, put it in front. Travis out of the goal, he scores! This is how we do it! Stuff left wing circle, feeds it in front for the redirect, they score! And it's 5-0 Gulls. For the first time in club history, the San Diego Gulls have shut out their opponent on opening night. A 5-0 victory for the Gulls on opening night over the Coachella Valley Firebirds.
San Diego spent the first few months of the season battling to stay in contention in a competitive Pacific Division.
Burks, it's Captain Ryan Carpenter.
The Gulls capped a hot month of December with a comeback win on New Year's Eve. Trailing 3-0 in the third period, the Gulls battled back to win in overtime, a season-defining victory.
With one man to beat, jam the brakes now. Dick Kales the slot. Bailey holds, waits, fires, scores! San Diego comes from behind. Dinner's gonna be cold tonight.
I just felt throughout the start of the season, we kind of really didn't get the results as we wanted to. And then I think there's a stretch there in December where we really raised our level, got a lot of wins. And I think that was the moment where I certainly felt that we will make the playoffs, and we're here to make some damage.
Riding that momentum, San Diego would topple the Pacific Division leading Colorado Eagles in a massive comeback shootout win on January 9th.
The right-hander takes it left wing side. Face-off circles now. Shoots, he scores! Barre Boulay must score to extend it. Moves this to the middle, and he puts it off the iron. It stays out! Well, you can flip the script, but you still gotta read it. San Diego comes from behind, ties it up, and takes this one in a shootout.
Their first victory in Colorado in 4 years. On home ice and in front of a sellout crowd, the Gulls fell behind their bitter rivals, the Ontario Reign.
Dvorak shot regains the Ontario lead, 3-2.
But unlike seasons past, this Gulls squad wasn't going to go quietly into the night. San Diego stormed back for another huge comeback triumph.
Over, Nestorenko's going to walk it in right side. He stripped the puck by Chromiak. Good body position, Caulfield got it to the front. Nestorenko, follow up, they score! Somebody call my mama! The Gulls have taken the lead with 17.5 on the clock.
There's never a doubt they score. There's never a doubt. We know that when the heat gets turned up, the goals get turned on. Okay, and that was a unbelievable win. Impressive work. Who's got the best?
Just one line for you. You gotta kill the
Night in and night out, the Gulls showed up.
All alone, Bailey goes the forehand, he scores! Gives it across, it comes to Hines, shoots, he scores! Angelo, he scores! A howitzer from the left side circle! In open, Peachy knifes around one, moves in, shoots and scores! Colson Petrie's first of the year, and it's 3-0 San Diego.
Finding themselves deep in the battle with Tucson for the last playoff spot in the Pacific Division.
But hey, we're proving to ourselves what we can do. Let's keep this shit rolling.
A 3-0 shutout win against the Roadrunners on April 1st would prove to be the Gulls' golden ticket to the Calder Cup dance.
Netter, he scores!
Once the game was over and we got to the locker room and found out that we clinched a spot, it was a relief just knowing that we made it. Our first step of the journey is clinched. So it was a moment of relief and happiness, and it was nice to share it with my teammates.
The Gulls season would come to an end in the first round of the Calder Cup playoffs versus the Colorado Eagles. But if this season has shown us anything, it's that the Gulls aren't willing to stop now. A new season is imminent, and this squad still has something to prove.
Shoots, he scores! Second from the two, and he scores! Gulls Elite memberships for the 2026-27 season are on sale now. Enjoy exclusive benefits, invitations to special events and unique experiences with the team, and more all season long. Plans start as little as $14 per game. Lock in your seats and be part of the action every night at Pechanga Arena. For more information, visit sandiegogulls.com/elite.
Though this Gulls squad fell short of hoisting the Calder Cup, there's still plenty to be proud of. We caught up with Coach McIlvane and some Gulls players to look back on a successful season.
For me, when I signed here this summer, the emphasis was on to make the playoffs. So I came in with that idea that we wanted to make playoff, and we did.
It was definitely a goal of ours from the get-go to make the playoffs. So that in itself, I think we should be really happy about.
Yeah, getting to the playoffs was huge for us. We had a lot of guys who've never made the playoffs, so it's big for us for a learning experience, and just use that as momentum moving into the next season.
To be honest with you, there's still a bit of an empty feeling because you go into the playoffs and you're not necessarily thinking about the fact that you just set out to be there. You're thinking about the opportunity that you have to win. I think when you do zoom out and reflect, it provides you a lot of opportunity to see all the growth that our group made.
We can be proud of the season for sure. We battled. It was a tough division we had to go against, and there's a lot of growth in this group.
Wish and we hoped and we thought that we could do more in the playoffs, but it's the first time for a lot of guys in here playing a playoff game. So I think we have to learn, and we take a lot of things with us. And overall, I think we had a good season.
There was a ton of improvement across the board. I mean, our PP was better, our PK was better, goals for went up, goals against went down, made the playoffs, finished 18th in the league. So I think when you combine all those things together, we came a long way as a team and as an organization.
Over these next couple of days, as you kind of process the season being over, it feels like we literally just flew back yesterday and having meetings today. So you'll process it more and think about it. And I'm sure there's a lot of good to celebrate, but it kind of leaves you wanting more.
I think, for a lot of us, those are first taste of pro playoffs. And, it really is eye-opening to see what it takes to win. Everything's so tight checking. One mistake could be the difference in a game. So I think it's super valuable to play in those games and take away, more than one lesson. And I think it'll help everybody the next time around.
I think the way that we pushed to get into the playoffs was great. And now that kind of gives all the guys that had never been there before a real idea of what it's like. So I think there's definitely a lot of building blocks for next year.
It's such a resilient group. I know you guys have seen the comeback wins and just the resiliency of this group. It's second to none. And so I think for us, taking where this organization has been for the last few years, to getting to this year and making the playoffs and honestly beating some really good teams down the stretch, it just goes to show us how bright the future is.
I think our expectations need to be higher from the get-go. I think getting into the playoffs is obviously something we want to do, but I think from day one it's being a contender.
I think it starts just right away at the beginning of the season, just starting hot and continuing the momentum throughout the whole year and not sneaking in as that 7th seed, just playing well from the start of the year and getting higher seed, getting some home games in playoffs, because that'd be huge for us, and I think that would help out a lot.
Just moving forward, that's going to be the standard now. So I think just trying to do that sort of thing every year, and then obviously going for a deeper run would be awesome, but I think it was a good step this year.
There's room for improvement and we got to be better, and that includes young guys and vets. We've shown that we can get to the playoffs, but how can we do damage is the next step.
I expect more than this year, 100%. I think we can grow as a team, and we got a bunch of young guys that's they got one more year of experience, and I think as a group we can get even closer and play better as a team.
We kind of know what they expect now, and we'll be better at preparing ourselves for a short series like that, and hopefully can make a run next year.
This is one of the closest, tightest knit, groups that I've ever, been a part of, and I think, that attributes to, kind of that resiliency is, how close we are top to bottom.
We had a great group this year, just keeping positive momentum throughout the whole year and just being able to lean on guys if things aren't going your way. So that was huge too.
One of our cultural mantras is the brotherhood, and the whole idea is about uncommon bonds and trying to build relationships together that can impact us, of course, in the locker room, but then it makes things tighter on the ice.
It's a close team. Guys have fun together. I definitely feel way older than everybody here, and so it keeps me young. And when you have guys that care for each other, that have fun together and laugh together, it can help you win games, I think, in this league.
And the fans are unreal. You don't get fans like that anywhere you go. I've been to a couple other places, and you got fans waiting for you after games, every game cheering for you. And they're also there after the games cheering for you. When you get into the parking lot, you get to your car, you drive out, they're all there cheering. So it's a really cool experience, and you really get that feeling where you're one big family.
We play on the road too, and when you play on the road, it really makes you appreciate just how special it is here. I know coming here as an opposing team, it's not an easy building to come into, but the fans have been great. It's I know when my mom came, she was so impressed with how people are waiting for us after every game, and that consistent support really helps us, and makes playing here even better.
Yeah, no, they're awesome. I mean, it's pretty cool. It's pretty rowdy in front of them, so it was sweet. I haven't really played with a home crowd like that in my life, so it was kind of a bit different, but it was awesome, and they're so nice, and every time I kind of met one, they were kind and came up to me and said hi, so it's sweet.
Once again, the Gulls marketing team hit it out of the park with another season of exciting and entertaining theme nights. We take a look back at some of our favorite moments from the year.
Bailey flying into the zone. Bailey moving in, goes flying. Oh, he scores! zip it up and zip it out. Justin Bailey with the overtime winner. Neal moves it right side. Look at this pass in front. They scored. It's Caulfield with a pair. And the Gulls lead 3-0. Steele passage off left circle, shoots, he scores! Opens the scoring, and the Gulls take a 1-0 lead.
So tonight we had our 16th sellout in franchise history. We had the second highest amount of people actually scan in Gulls history. The only game that beats that was the original home opener in 2015.
Body position, Caulfield got it to the front. Nestorenko follow up. They score! Somebody call my mama. The Gulls have taken the lead with 17.5 on the clock. For the empty netter, and he's your all-time leading goal scorer amongst defensemen in Gulls history.
Near side, lots of room, he shoots and scores! What a shot by Tristan Luneau, and the Gulls lead by 2 again. Looking for passage off loose puck. Bailey shoots. He scores! Justin Bailey rockets it inside the far post, and the Gulls take the lead for the first time tonight.
Congratulations to Matthew Phillips for being named the San Diego Gulls 2025-26 IOA American Specialty AHL Man of the Year. The Man of the Year is an annual honor recognizing a player for their outstanding contributions to their local community and charitable organizations. This is the first time Phillips has been nominated for the award.
I knew San Diego was obviously a beautiful place to be, but I think the year just getting involved and meeting a lot of people, and my wife's been very involved as well, so we both love living here, and to get out into the community is great, and I think our fan support is awesome here. It's great, and it's something I take a lot of pride in, being involved and helping out a lot of people.
Matthew attended multiple community events this season, from ball hockey clinics to military base visits, but none were closer to home than his work with the San Diego Humane Society.
On a personal level, we have a rescue dog ourselves at home, so this is something that's really close to us, and we're really happy to help out in any way we can, and we know how far it goes and how big of hearts all these animals have once they can get out of these places.
Thank you to Matthew Phillips for all the work on and off the ice this season as the Gulls organization continues its commitment to the San Diego community. The Gulls mobile app is available today. Manage your digital tickets, listen to live games, and more in a next-level experience. Download the Gulls mobile app today, available for iOS and Android devices. The San Diego Gulls organization takes pride in giving back to the San Diego community. From the front office staff to the players, the organization is committed to community engagement. Here's a recap of 2 recent special community events.
Today we were so excited to host the San Diego Gulls Hockey Club and their teammates and staff to do volunteer projects for us that are much needed at our shelter. We had them doing yard cleaning. That's where we're standing right now. It's spick and span after they spent an hour scrubbing and soaping it. And they also made about 300 meatballs for our doggies' evening meals.
We're at the Humane Society today. We have a few of us volunteering. I was in the group that was packaging some meatballs, some dinger for the dogs, and the other guys I think were cleaning the play areas. So it's great. It's a beautiful facility here, and they obviously help out the community so much, so we're happy to be here.
Well, it always means a lot to us to have our community and our local businesses and especially our sports teams coming and collaborating with us and supporting us. Right now we're experiencing unprecedented crowding in our shelters, so all the exposure and community support that we can wrangle together to get a lot of our pets home is so helpful to everybody in care here at San Diego Humane Society.
My wife Mercedes basically helped organize all of this. She's a full-time volunteer here about 3-4 times a week, and on a personal level we have a rescue dog ourselves at home, so this is something that's really close to us, and we're really happy to help out in any way we can, and we know how far it goes and how big of hearts all these animals have once they can get out of these places.
If people are interested in adopting or in volunteering, you just have to go to our website. It's sdhumane.org, and from there you can find information on our adoptable pets and on how to volunteer either on your own or as part of a community or corporate group.
Today we're doing a front office day of service out in the community. My group is at Words Alive, an organization down here in the East Village, and we're putting together some reading kits to go out to families to help engage with reading and, making healthy habits early in life.
Words Alive has been around for 26 years, serving kids, teens, and families all over San Diego to ignite a love of reading and learning, making books fun and accessible, regardless of zip code or socioeconomic background. And so we spend a lot of volunteer time and energy packing materials to go to schools, to make books fun, to bring words alive through play. We work assembly line style on books and learning kits that go together and go out into the community for the kids to open up and be excited about. And they do it 3 times a year in our Read Aloud program. They get 6 books a workshop in our family literacy program and 4 books of young adult novels, graphic novels, poetry, and all of our book groups for youth and teens. And we couldn't do any of this without the volunteers locally, nationally, internationally to support the operations of Words Alive, which, as you can see, is quite large.
If you know anything about our ownership, it's all about giving back to the community and making sure that we're using the platform of pro sports to make meaningful change in that community. So here we're able to help with a massive assembly line that you see behind us and get get some reading materials and some real fun items to kids in need that wouldn't otherwise have it.
A lot went into today. It's really important to our ownership group to give back to our community. So we took the day out of the office. You know, we're not making phone calls, we're not selling tickets. We're out here just giving back and trying to make a better San Diego.
Yes, we're a hockey team. We are here to win, but we are also here to use our influence for positive change in the community. And you see that here. To come down here and be part of this team and to watch the lean in on and how important that we feel like these are our mission and our vision and the values that have been created from us from ownership, and to be able to kind of see it play out and be able to give back to the community special.
We have another group out in Santee with the San Diego Habitat Conservancy.
We are out here at the Lowe's Preserve in Santee with our friends of San Diego Habitat Conservancy for our front office day at service. Half of our staff is out here cleaning up debris and other materials that should not be out in nature. It's very important for us to be out here, part of our giving back to the community and having our entire staff out here at these events and just kind of building our team camaraderie, and it's a nice bonding event, all while, you know, having a positive impact into the community. Community service is incredibly important to the Gulls front office and our entire organization. We want to make sure that, you know, we are out here providing something positive to our community, and this is just one of many events that we put on throughout the season where we give back to our community.
One of the many perks of a Gulls Elite membership is the opportunity to take part in the season-wrapping Paint the Ice event. The event gives fans one last opportunity to come together, reflect on the season, and flex their artistic muscles. Let's take a look at this year's event.
We are here at Paint the Ice, which is kind of our last hurrah at the season. Sad that the season has ended, but this is our chance to say goodbye and share all of those fun thoughts of things that we got to experience throughout the year.
It's one last hurrah for the fans, and to make sure that, you know, they're writing their messages to the players and to coaching staff as a thank you. We invite them down, mix the paint for them, and they're doing a great job, you know, painting the ice, and like I said, it's for the fans, it's for the Gulls Elite members who support us. We have great community support, and it means a lot to the organization. Me personally, I love all our season ticket holders and all our fans in general. So a lot of the public came down as well to show their support. I have my buddy Gully, who's a great artist. If you haven't seen Gully's work, it's incredible.
Reflect on the year and just the times that we've had with the players, the fans, and our friends. Like, we come to these games, some of us come to every single game. Seeing your friends and creating a family in this found way, like, this is our chance to say that, like, we experienced all this and we're having fun and we're saying goodbye to 25-26.
Gulls, you did a great job this past season. We totally love you. We had the best time watching you here on the ice and then watching you abroad through Flow TV. You guys are awesome. Just rest up, have a fantastic summer, and we can't wait to see you guys come back in October and do it all over again and get even further next year with the Calder Cup. We love you.
That'll do it for this show in Season 7 of Gulls All Access. From everyone at the Gulls All Access crew, thanks for watching this year. Enjoy your summer, and we'll be back next fall with a brand new season of Gulls All Access.